I owe you all a massive apology. This movie came out, I believe, like, 2 weeks ago, and admittedly, I did see this on opening weekend, but I unfortunately didn't have the time to make a video on it until, well, now. However, before I continue on, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of this video, and that is NordPass. NordPass is a password manager that essentially keeps all of your passwords in one secure and safe place, whether it's on your desktop PC, Mac, iPhone, or Android. We live in an age where pretty much everything that we do is online, and what is one particular thing we always keep close to our chest? Our passwords. And no one likes having our passwords stolen or sold online. Nothing complicated, no BS, everything is very streamlined and easy to use. Don't do what I did and use the same password for everything for the past 4 years, because don't get me wrong, it's simple, but simple isn't always the right way to go. Whether it's your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Amazon account, Disney Plus, AMC, whatever, hell, PlayStation, Xbox, NordPass has your back. If your password has been breached, it lets you know right away so you can change your password immediately. Apparently years ago, my Daily Motion account, which I completely forgot I even had, was breached, and of course, I fixed that crap immediately. With my coupon code, AustinPutnam, you can get half off of a 2-year deal that includes 1 extra month, which, come on, I love that deal. Either go to the link in the description below or use my coupon code AustinPutnam for a huge discount. And once again, thank you so much to NordPass for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate it. And now, with all that being said, guys, you've been waiting long enough. Let's get into this. So Everything Everywhere All at Once is a science fiction black comedy written and directed by the team known as Daniels, the same guys who brought us Swiss Army Man back in 2016, to which, by the way, if you haven't seen Swiss Army Man, please watch it. It is so freaking good. When it comes to the plot of the film, I'm going to be as vague as I possibly can, because this is a movie that I feel like if you go into it as blind as possible, the better the experience will be, because trust me, what I'm about to say right now is just the tip of the iceberg. In the film, we follow a character portrayed by Michelle Yeoh, who runs a rundown laundromat with her husband, played by Short Round from the Indiana Jones movies. I'm not saying his name because I know if I do, I'm gonna butcher it to high hell, so my apologies to the actor, because you are great in this film. She's also trying to keep relationships with her husband, her father, and her daughter, while she is also being audited by the IRS, and that auditor is played by Jamie Lee Curtis. While they're at the IRS, a consciousness of her husband from a different timeline comes to this timeline, warning her, hey, there is a god out there, a multiverse god that has potential to destroy the entire universe. Oh, and by the way, you're the only person that could stop this god from wrecking shit entirely. After that, you're in for one insane ride. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Excellent!
All the performances here are strong. Michelle Yeoh is great, Short Round is great, and yes, I know that's not his actual name, but if I try and pronounce his actual name, I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm just gonna call him Short Round for the time being until I can figure out a way to pronounce his name. The daughter is great, the father is great, Jamie Lee Curtis is great, everyone in this film is great. The daughter in this film is so freaking good. I believe her name is Michelle Sue, or Suzanne Sue, I am so sorry I put your name right here, because I feel so bad, because seriously, she is great in the film. This character in this movie has so much going on her shoulders right now, whether it's a relationship with her mother, the relationship with someone that is very important in her life. There is so much riding on her, and when you see things that are building up what she could potentially be like, trust me, it's absolutely incredible. Not to mention as well, guys, that she has some great dramatic moments where she has to really bring it, and there is a particular scene in this movie where, I'm not gonna lie, I almost teared up. Jamie Lee Curtis doesn't have the most screen time, but when she is on screen, oh my god, she is so freaking good. She has such great comedic timing, and what they do with her character, I thought was absolutely brilliant. The husband in this movie, Short Round, oh my god. Now, first of all, I just want to say, Short Round, it is so nice to see you again. How long has it been since you've been in a movie, or at least that I've seen you in, since either Indie, Temple of Doom? Besides the daughter, I feel like that he was honestly the emotional anchor of this film besides Michelle Yeoh. Short Round in this movie provides so much great emotional and dramatic depth in this movie. Like, there is a particular scene in this film in which he's talking to Michelle Yeoh, and it's starting to actually kind of come ahead at a particular point. And my god, this guy brings it. And I'm just hoping that after this movie, he's gonna get a lot more work because he is terrific in this movie. Michelle Yeoh in this movie, oh my god, Michelle Yeoh is absolutely phenomenal. There's a sense of warmth, there's a sense of urgency to her character, and the moment that she meets this conscious form of her husband from a different multiverse, the moment that she sees that is when this amazing character growth goes. And when you see where this character growth goes, there's a couple of times where I was just like, what? Not only does Michelle Yeoh absolutely nail the dramatic moments, she has some great comedic parts in this movie, and she does kick some serious ass. One of the things that I absolutely loved about this movie is just how creative this movie is. From the moment that this movie starts, this movie oozes with personality, creativity, and this insane kinetic energy that the moment this movie starts, it keeps you hook, lined, and synced until the movie ends. When was the last time I saw a movie that was just this out there? I mean, it's been ages. What Daniels brings this movie is absolutely amazing. The creativity and the ambition, and I do want to say this really quick, ambition isn't always a good thing because ambition can only get you so far. I mean, sure, you have the idea there, but can you execute it? And I gotta tell you guys right now, Daniels, at least in my eyes for the most part, I want to say for about 90% of the time, executes their ambition to the T. Daniels does such an amazing job with not only bringing this fantastical multiverse movie out there, but also grounding it to a very emotional level to the point where you can actually follow what's going on. Something I gotta give huge props for is how Daniels uses the multiverse in this movie. The way how they explain the multiverse in this movie is kind of fucking genius. There are certain things that they do as a way to incorporate the multiverse and certain sequences that are not only brilliant, but are also fucking hilarious. Let's talk about the cinematography because, oh my god, this is a gorgeous looking film. The way how they change certain aspect ratios, to which, trust me, if you've seen the trailer, you've only seen a little bit of it. Whether I'm talking about the fight sequences or how they use different aspect ratios to tell a certain part of the story, again, I don't want to say too much, but the cinematography is absolutely breathtaking. Especially during, going on to my next thing, the action sequences. Oh my god. But the action is filmed beautifully with beautiful wide angle lenses, and the way how they use action in the film to not only, again, tell the purpose of the multiverse in a certain way, to which, again, I can't really spoil, but the hand-to-hand combat fights, there's a certain that they do in this movie with the action and the humor, which I'll get into momentarily, but holy crap. There's a visual clue that they do at a particular part of the film, and once I saw this, I just went, oh my god, no! It gets batshit crazy, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Speaking of the comedy, this movie is absolutely freaking hilarious, and the comedy in this film, when it does play into effect, it never overrules a dramatic moment just for the sake of putting a joke in there. There's a particular point in this movie to which they do a particular thing with the humor, and it was just a stroke of genius. One of the best things about this movie is that Everything Everywhere All at Once is a film that begs to be rewatched because I've only seen this film once, but there are so many details to this film that I missed out that I do want to see if I catch on a second viewing. That's for a certain.
Well, that's just fucking great!
The film was a great time. It's a bonkers time of the movies, but did I absolutely love it like everybody else? No. There's a certain thing that Daniels does in terms of the plot. There's a certain plot point in this film to which how they explain the multiverse and how it works is absolutely brilliant. But then they do something, and at least in my eyes, I don't know if you guys will feel this way. Once this certain part comes in, I did get kind of confused, and they revealed a certain thing, and I just went, huh? In terms of the runtime, I do feel like that there are times this movie did kind of drag a little bit. Otherwise, that is it.
And here we go.
So overall, Everything Everywhere All at Once is easily one of the most creative and insane movies I have seen in a long time. I do have my issues, but they are far and few between of what is a great time of the movies. So all in all, guys, I'm gonna give Everything Everywhere All at Once a 4.5 out of 5. If you haven't seen this movie yet, guys, I know this came out 2 weeks ago, but if you haven't seen it and it's over at your local theater, please, guys, check it out and get ready for one insane ride. I know this movie's been out for a while. I do apologize for that, but please let me know below. What did you guys think of this one? Did you enjoy it, or did you even love it, or did you even hate it? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat, so if you want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Everything Everywhere All at Once. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for when my latest review goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 reviews, please click either right there or right there. And of course, until my next review goes live, I'll see you all next time.